What's up, guys? We're gonna have a bit of a serious conversation today, and I know it's early, so grab your coffee, have a sip, and let's get into it. Now, we're always a bit of a serious channel, right? But today, I really want you guys to stop, think, really kind of dig into what we're addressing. And I'm actually gonna give you some homework. And I'm gonna put these things at the top of the board. Whiteboard video, that's right. And I want you, after the video, because honestly you'll probably get stuck in like a 3 or 4 hour rabbit hole. But I want you to look up locus of control. Essentially, it's like I'll dumb it down, but it's almost like a meter, if you will, or like a way to gauge somebody's willingness to accept responsibility that's the most basic way to, you can go look at it more, but that's a super basic way of breaking it down. And then after that, I want you to look up a gentleman. And this gentleman, his name is Edward Byrnes. Now, Edward is not a good guy. He's not a great guy, but he's a genius. He's a genius, and he will create the foundation for the society we live in today. So, I want you to go look up these two things whenever you're done with this video. And if you already know these two things, good on you. Now, today's video. It's a warning. But unlike other warnings, we're not going to point and blame mysterious figures, right? This video isn't to come out and say, oh, the Pokemon company, they're bamboozling. They're doing shifty manipulation. They're doing this, they're doing that. Oh, these stores, they're canceling these pre-orders, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know what the problem is? The problem is you. That's right. You're the problem. Why are stores canceling pre-orders? Why is the product so expensive? Why is a box that's not even out yet already triple the price it should be? What causes that? Well, you'd say, oh, it's scalpers, reseller, da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, if they're scalping it, who's buying it? You are. You're buying it. So the scalpers, we can't really blame them because there's a consumer for them to sell to. Now, eventually when these things happen, yes, sometimes scalpers, like in this situation, right, they'll buy a bunch of it and then, oh, Pokemon prints more, it goes down in value and they get screwed. But that doesn't happen. That's not a scenario, right? Everyone always talks about, oh, I hope these scalpers get caught with their... It almost never happens. What happens is it's someone who thinks that they're a scalper and they go and max out a credit card buying these from a scalper, thinking that they're going to squeeze out a little bit more than what the scalper squeezed out, and then they get screwed, right? Again, it's not the scalpers who get screwed. It's not Pokemon who gets screwed. It's not the stores that get screwed. It's the consumer that gets screwed. But who's screwing the consumer? The consumer. It's a vicious cycle where people talk about, oh, I would do this, I would do that. Guys, I have zero interest in any of this new stuff. I do this for a living, and I don't even care about evolutions, whatever it's called. I don't even know the release date, the journey together. I don't even, is that what the next, I don't know. Don't even know, and I do this for a living because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm looking over at Battle Styles, wondering if that's where I should be putting all my money right now. And people are going, you're a moron. So we're gonna do a little whiteboard experiment while we're at this, while I'm just on my tangent of everyone going broke. So, battle styles. Let's say you can get a box for $130, right? And and you would say, oh, no. Surging Sparks, that's what you should be buying. Surging Sparks at $260. It doesn't even matter. Surging Sparks at $260, that's what you should be buying because it's the best set. Battle Styles, that's crap, bro. That's still on the Pokemon Center website. But let's do a little math here. Okay. So instead of paying $260 for the the Surging Sparks Pikachu putting his back to us, we could get another box of Battle Styles for $130. Now, here's the question. Does this box, what would that be? $520? Do you think a box of Surging Sparks is going to go to $520 before these, go to $260? Not even, because then, yeah, $260, because then you're at, look at that, $260, you're at $520. So, what do you think will happen first? Do you think a box of Battle Styles will hit $260 before a box of Surging Sparks hits $520? And we know it's going to get reprinted, and it's probably, if anything, going to be dropping below $200 in the next couple months. Like, these are the decisions that people don't even think. Like, yes, is Battle Styles overprinted? Is it not as good of a set? Is there like 10 other reasons I could give you why it's still $130? Yes. But how old is it? It's definitely not getting reprinted. And it's going to do the exact same thing every other set's done the second it goes out of sale on the Pokemon Center website. Is it's going to shoot up like 50% in 2 weeks. So, do you want to go drop $260 on a box of Surging Sparks that you know is going to get reprinted, and maybe drop down to... Now again, I'm not saying sell anything. I'm not selling jack shit. But I'm not buying Surging Sparks at $260. I'm looking at Battle Styles for $130. Now, a lot of you know I was buying up Battle Styles like crazy. What was that? Like 7 to 8 months ago for $99, $90 even sometimes, right? It's just like, just stop for a second and think. Now, again, if you just want to go blow your money on Pikachu, have at it, brother. I don't give a damn. That's all you. But if you want to talk about, fancy Mr. Da-de-da-de-da, and I only make the big investments. Well, you're looking at Battle Styles right now. You're looking, hell, even Vivid Voltage is still on the Pokemon Center website for $140, and it's, $170 on TCG Player? There are moves and plays to be made in Pokemon. But most of you are making all the wrong plays. You're idiots, you're morons. I'm trying to save you from going bankrupt. And it's just crazy because I'll hear people, oh, my friend, he lost all of his money in Pokemon. Oh, you invest in Pokemon? Oh, just wait till it all goes to zero. What are you even talking? Do you even think? Do you even whiteboard, bro? Like, I need to lay off the coffee. Guys, 2025 is going to be an amazing year. But stop going crazy on these. Dude, I'll tell you right now, of all my spending of 2025, I predict that Pokemon will maybe make up 20%. Last year, it was 80%. You got to adapt. You got to change.